Went from condos to Pop's house, on calls now bus routes.
You know, it really is a tragedy that a 17-year-old lost his life while handling fireworks. In Los Angeles, we all know that they are illegal, but as you're about to see, they seem to be a regular part of life in this neighborhood. On 84th and Flower in South Los Angeles, residents say they've recorded video after video of a family setting off fireworks in the Vermont Knolls neighborhood. On Wednesday night, just before 9:30, LAPD says a 17-year-old was killed while handling fireworks when they exploded. He was taken to a hospital where he later died from his injuries.
I was inside the house when I heard it, a loud explosion.
It was just a loud boom, and then we didn't know what was going on. They told us to evacuate. Some people didn't, some people did.
The LAPD bomb squad, hazardous materials unit, and detectives from the Major Crimes Division conducted a post-blast investigation. Early Thursday morning, the bomb squad detonated the fireworks and declared the scene safe.
I thought it probably was a gunshot, and then I thought I heard it to be fireworks. And then I just, turned over because in this neighborhood, I usually hear a lot of that.
And the evidence is all over the street. A burned out multi-tube fireworks box, charred debris, and scorch marks scattered across the pavement. Neighbors also tell Fox 11 News the teen's family often makes fireworks in their backyard.
It is what it is when you live in the hood. Things happen, and, you just got to roll with the punches.
The bomb squad seized a large stash of illegal fireworks, and now the Major Crimes Division is investigating this case. We don't know yet if any charges will be filed.
I never been big on fireworks. Never, ever. But fireworks has always been a big thing where I come from because I live in LA. I've been in LA my entire life. And people who are from LA or know about LA know that during, the summer, as it get closer to 4th of July, LA is the place to be when it come down to wanting to see fireworks and be around fireworks, if that's what you want, right? Every park have a fireworks show. And everybody on every block have fireworks. It's easy to get them out here. A lot of them come from across the border, and on every block, especially in the hood, they have people selling fireworks. So in California, especially in Los Angeles, you hear fireworks going off all throughout the year. It don't matter what time of year it is. Right now, we're in the holiday season. We're close to Christmas. Thanksgiving just passed. It's cold outside sometimes, right? And you still hear fireworks going off. That's LA for you. But the thing that people don't pay attention to is what's going on because of the fireworks. You hearing about people dying every day, blowing a hand off every day, blowing fingers off every day. I heard of a couple of people, at times, they went deaf. They couldn't hear because a firework blew up close to their head. You're hearing nothing but negative things happen to people who constantly want to pop fireworks. And it's never good. And the sad thing is, you're constantly hearing it affect kids, young people, teenagers, maybe early 20s. But 90% of the time, the person who is getting hurt is someone that is young. So when it comes down to these fireworks and everything that we're hearing, I got to put it on the parents. I got to put it on the adults. The adults got to make different decisions because guess what? People are not going to stop selling fireworks. It's not going to happen. They bring in too much money. Like I said, I don't care for fireworks, but I understand because I understand business. So the way that I'm looking at it is like, well, that may be how people make their money, so they're going to continue to sell them. You know, that's just like anything, just like liquor, just like cigarettes, just like, you know, guns, anything that can destroy someone's life. You're going to continue to sell it if it's a part of what you do, it's a part of your business. So the fireworks are never going to stop, but the parents got to take more responsibility over it. And it can't just be, well, you know, my kids, they go out and get it on their own. Well, you got to have more rules in your household. You rather have rules against getting fireworks rather than your son coming home and his hand is blown off. Or, you know, your son running in the house screaming, and an hour later he's dead because a firework blew up, you know, close to him or something like that. And I'm going dramatic with it because these are the things that we hear that happen. Think about it. We just looked at a story about a teen dying from fireworks. And this is not new, but this is not going to be the last that we hear of it either. So that's why I wanted to show this story, because I'm like, this is happening way too much. And mainly in LA, this city, LA, that we're all in, or most of us that are watching, right? Because I know most of my base is people from LA. I'm letting all of y'all know this could be you next time. If you don't make different decisions when it comes down to allowing fireworks in your household. Go and watch a fireworks show when we should be watching fireworks. During the 4th of July, or maybe, you know, if they're doing a Christmas parade or a Christmas event and they're popping fireworks, fine. But to me, I think it's reckless and too dangerous to try to unprofessionally pop fireworks around your neighborhood, around your household, and around kids. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. I really hope in LA they start to put a ban on it, because I see it affecting too many people. You know, that's how I am. You know, like, you know, people may look at it like, oh, man, come on, that's what we do in LA, man. That's what we do. We pop fireworks. Man, it's killing people. And I'm tired of seeing young teenagers and kids dying because of these fireworks. Parents, take more responsibility. Be more accountable. There are things that can change, but I believe that it's going to take the adults and the parents, the ones who are the leaders, standing up and saying, nah, I'm good on those fireworks. Not my household. If we want to see fireworks, we'll go to a fireworks show. Or if the neighbor is going to pop them, we'll watch them from inside. But I'm not bringing those things into my household anymore. You know, my condolences go to this young teen's family, and things like that, man. And yeah, man, we got to do different when it comes to these fireworks, because they're constantly killing people. And I'm sure other states and even countries deal with it as well. I'm just saying, in LA, I don't think no one has dealt with many tragedies as we had out here in Los Angeles, man. And that's a fact.